Hello and welcome to my channel, Phoenix Keia Tarot. If you're here, it's because you have resonated with the title, and please do be rest assured that whatever I use for my title, it has come out in the reading, okay? There are no clickbait titles on this channel. Right, so today we're doing a Celtic cross spread for the collective, and we're going to find out what's all been going on for you guys, and we're going to get some advice for you as well, okay? So I'm just preparing the deck, and then we're going to get to it. What's going on, please, for the collective consciousness? What is going on? What does the collective need to know, please? What does the collective need to know? Okay, so your current situation is the High Priest, so that would be the Hierophant. It's Taurus energy. What is challenging you or why this is happening? The Page of Cups. Okay, so that's water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Your goals or your destiny, the King of Wands. Your distant past is the Nine of Wands. Recent past events. Oh, did I say the Knight of Wands? Obviously that's the Nine of Wands, and that's the Knight of Wands as your recent past. It's coming in towards you in your near future, the Three of Coins. Okay, so you've got Sagittarius energy, you've got Leo, and it's Taurus, isn't it? No, it's Capricorn, brain fart moment. Okay, your internal influences, the Knight of Cups, that's Pisces energy. Your external influences is the Star, that's Aquarius. The Tower for your inner emotions, it's Mars, so Aries, Scorpio. And your outcome or guidance is Temperance, more Sagittarius energy. Okay, your overall energy is the Nine of Swords, it's Gemini. Right, so what's going on here for you guys? Well, your overall energy being the Nine of Swords, that's not great, okay? It's very stressful energy. Some of you are really anxious about something here, and it could be you being anxious about your finances with the Ace of Coins being underneath that one, or anxious about a brand new beginning of some sort. It could be a new job. You could be anxious about starting a new job, anxious about getting a new job. This could also be a message about your own personal growth as well, and feeling anxious that you perhaps maybe haven't grown, or that you perhaps haven't evolved, okay? That there is, I mean, the Nine of Swords, it just doesn't come out of nowhere. There is always a reason behind why someone is in the Nine of Swords energy. It's stress, worry, grief, anxiety. It's not sleeping well at night. It's feeling disturbed, feeling mentally on edge, you know, and the context of that is because of the Ace of Coins, a brand new beginning in something. So we're needing for you to try and get grounded. Okay, try not to overthink on a situation, because oftentimes when we overthink, we could end up making things worse for ourselves instead of better for ourselves. Your current situation is the High Priest, the Hierophant. So yeah, that is a message about either your beliefs or something that you're feeling challenged by when it pertains to some kind of an authority, because the Hierophant, it can indicate society's authorities. It can indicate like councils or councillors, or you know, the police, someone who is in a position of authority. Maybe you're the person who needs to be in a position of authority when it comes down to whatever that Ace of Coins is for you, okay? Maybe you need to start taking more charge and more direction in your life. What's going on with the Hierophant, please, for the collective situation? What's going on with the Hierophant for the collective situation? Okay, the Five of Cups. Okay, someone's being very rigid, very stubborn, just not seeing things from your point of view here, I feel, collective, okay? It feels like with the High Priest clarified with the Five of Cups, that's the energy of someone who is basically banging their head up against a brick wall, you know, and the only one who's getting hurt in this situation is yourself. I don't particularly like that as a combination, because it indicates that something is not within your control. Okay, there's a message here to do with the higher ups. It's almost like you're waiting for some kind of a decision, or a decision has already been passed and it was not found to be in your favor. Okay, there could be some kind of spiritual decision that's being made, or in the physical. Again, it just all depends on how it resonates specifically for you, but this is definitely outside of your control. Okay, and that has led you to feeling really quite hopeless in the situation, because it's like, oh, I can't do anything about it, so you know, what now, what next? With your Page of Cups crossing that, this is your challenge position. Your Page of Cups is normally a really gentle energy. It can indicate someone being maybe perhaps a little bit naive in some sense of the word. I don't feel that you're being naive here, collective. I don't feel that at all. I feel that there's something else here that's going on emotionally. I feel as well that perhaps someone has been taking out their bad mood out on you in some kind of respect. It's almost like you're being punished here, because someone else is feeling like they're in a bad mood on that particular day. You know, it is showing me that for whatever reason, collective, you've gotten the shitty end of the stick, and I'm not seeing that it's through any direct fault of your own. Do you know what I mean? Because again, with that Hierophant, it's like, this is out of your control. This is in someone else's hands. Someone else is going out of their way to make everything as difficult for you as physically possible. Okay, I mean, there's going to be a whole multitude of different reasons as to why that would be, and to try and figure that out, or to try and figure them out, it is going to be a waste of your time and my time. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to try and look at, well, okay, fair enough, someone's been an absolute see you next Tuesday. They are unfortunately in a position of power and authority. Not an awful lot you can do about it. So what comes next? What is within our control? Okay, so that's the main thing to focus on here with this energy. Now, your goal or your destiny is the King of Wands. So your goal is to take action on something, right? To be determined, to be adventurous, to take those calculated risks, okay? Don't focus on the gender, it's all about the energy. The King of Wands is someone who will always find a way around or through an issue, okay? A King of Wands isn't someone who is just basically gonna quit and give up, all right? A King of Wands is very, very driven, because they can see the bigger picture of the situation, right? So this is part of your destiny, is to see the bigger picture and to overcome these challenges that you're currently facing, okay? To be that natural born leader that you were meant to be, to hold on strong to your vision, to be optimistic. It's also very entrepreneurial energy. So perhaps for 9 out of 10 of you watching this, perhaps your destiny is actually to be self-employed instead of working for other people. Okay, I'm telling you, a King of Wands is an entrepreneur. They're very, very honorable, really, really energetic as well, and they definitely they do find ways around or through the obstacles that are in their path. Okay, so there is a way over this particular hurdle that you're facing right now. Okay, like, and it's through your own sheer determination with this King of Wands energy that you're going to find the answer to how you're going to get past that particular obstacle, right? In your distant past, the 9 of Wands, where I made a mistake and I accidentally called it the Knight of Wands, and then immediately after that the Knight of Wands actually did come out of the deck. So it feels to me like you already knew what was going to happen and how something was going to play out before it actually did. Okay, so I mean, you definitely are coming from, and it might not look like it right now, but you are coming from a place of an advantage of sorts. Okay, were you defending yourself here in the recent past? With you, I feel that you had to stand up for yourself against another individual. Now, this could have been standing up for yourself against gossip, against someone making out that you somehow weren't good enough for the job, or whatever the case was. You being resilient has really been your strength throughout this entire scenario. Okay, so yeah, you had to show a lot of grit and resilience, and you had to really make sure that you weren't going to give up on yourself. And that's taken you to the Knight of Wands, which is the recent past. It's more carefree than this energy here. So it's like, you know what, I've had to fight all of my life. I've had to work hard all of my life. There is no way in hell I'm going to allow this jumped up fool tell me that I cannot do this, that, and the next. So in the recent past, it's almost like that inner spark within you has been refueled. Okay. Remember, there's a lot of drive, passion, and ambition behind the fire energy, behind the Wands energy. Okay. In the recent past, you took the initiative here to really see what you could pull out of your hat type thing. Okay, with that being the Knight of Wands, very, very adventurous. It's also trying lots of different things to see what's going to stick, you know. So I feel with this one that you've had an opportunity to really indulge creatively on how you can get through this stuck energy. Maybe for some of you this is about your career, and maybe you've tried lots of different hobbies to see what's going to stick with you so that you can then turn that into your career, for example. Okay. In the near future is the Three of Coins. It's beautiful energy. That's Mars in Capricorn. And it's funny because when I saw that one, I knew that it was a Capricorn card, but for whatever reason, the word Taurus came out my mouth. So again, that just really plays into the whole energy of what is important to you right now. For the majority of you, it is going to be your finances, it is going to be your way of living, and it is going to be about what you value in life. Okay, again, just with that sort of really strong Tyrian energies that are coming through, and then you've got the strong Sagittarius that's coming through as well, which is adventurers and being that risk taker. So it's like the only way that you're going to succeed here, collective, is by taking the necessary risks to be successful. And it sounds really obvious when I put it like that, but when given the context, it's like we're dealing here with a collective who has tried so many different things, and they have failed at so many different things, and now they're sick and fucking tired of failing. You know, this is a collective who's like, look, when is it going to be my turn? I just want to win at something for once. You know, that's where we see all of this frustration building, and then to have an outsider coming through and going, no, 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 is like, who the fuck do they think they are to sit there and put even more restrictions in your path when you're already feeling stuck? Do you know what I mean? So to see this Three of Coins show in your near future, you can actually breathe a sigh of relief here, collective, okay? Because your Three of Coins is literally teamwork, project building, collaboration. It's also co-creating with the universe. And you can see in this particular deck how he's sitting there, he's thinking while making a plan. Okay, so in the very near future, you are going to be making a plan, and it does feel like you're going to be sticking to that plan as well. Okay, let's clarify. Clarify the Three of Coins for the collective's near future energy, please. Yeah, Six of Wands. And the Four of Swords in reverse, yeah. Putting those frustrations behind you, okay? Four of Swords in reverse is like the time for play is now over. The time for sitting on your hands has now passed, okay? I really do love the Four of Swords in reverse because it indicates that you're ready to take action. You've gone through that burnout. You've gone through the restlessness. You've gone through the anxiety. You're now ready to take action. And the fact that it came out with your Six of Wands as well, which is victory, success, getting the recognition that you deserve, specifically for your hard work and the work that you have put in up until this moment, that is well-earned victory, okay? And for some of you, that could come in by means of your own successful business, because we see that entrepreneurial energy here that was in part of your destiny to be your own boss. That looks to be really, really successful. It's beautiful. I love that for you. Okay, your internal influences, the Knight of Cups. So that with being internal influence, that's self-compassion, it's self-forgiveness, it's how it's treating you, it's treating yourself with a lot more kindness, and with I want to say be more self-forgiving as well, okay? Because, you know, traditionally your Knight of Cups, it's a romantic offering, okay? But I don't feel that this spread is about romance at all, right? It's mostly about creativity and being idealistic. It's following your heart, okay? Now, this can also bring in really interesting work developments or work offers, and I do feel that somebody is actually wanting to team up with you and work with you here. Okay, collective. Somebody does see what it is that you're doing, and they see that what you're doing is really, really good, and that it can be really beneficial for everybody involved. Someone sees that you need a helping hand. And so here we have your white knight in shining armor. Not that you need a white knight in shining armor, but nonetheless it looks like you're getting one. But only after you have been your own white knight in shining armor, okay? That's why I said it's about self-compassion, self-respect, because it's in your internal influence. So you have to rescue yourself, and then you can receive help off of others, okay? The star is coming out in your external influences. So don't lose hope, don't lose faith. You've got wish fulfillment here with the star energy, okay? Again, really, really beautiful, especially as an external energy, because it does feel in a lot of ways that something is being orchestrated here on your behalf to give you a helping hand, collective. Okay, and it does feel like it's long overdue as well, because you've got the Tower as your inner emotions. The Tower, as you'll know, can be quite a destructive force. Okay. Anything that's not built on solid ground needs to come crashing down. Anything that wasn't for you needs to be released, or it's going to be taken away. quite possibly by force, with that being a tower as well. Okay, it's a foundational change basically. There's some kind of upheaval here that's going on within your own inner emotions, and for some of you that can also indicate an ego death as well. So if you're currently grappling with depression, because every direction you turn there's been no, 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 every metaphorical door you've tried to open, it's been locked, yeah, that's going to make someone really depressed after going through years and years of that. Of course it would. That would drive anybody to the point of frustration. Now we're seeing that through this ego death, doors are actually starting to open, because in your outcome is Temperance, which is the card of balance, moderation, alchemy, and patience. It's the card of divine timing also. So you've got something that is transpiring here through this Temperance. Is you finding your purpose. Is you finding that open door. It's you finally getting that yes. Because what we see happening through this ego death is you actually starting to cooperate with the universe. You starting to listen to the messages that are coming to you spiritually, so that you can start living in your purpose, or living something that feels like your purpose. See, the problem is someone has been chasing their purpose. That's where the problems stem from. Someone's been chasing their purpose, and as soon as you stop chasing your life purpose, that's when you find it. That's usually how it happens. Else, please, for the collective. Else for the collective, please. Okay. Right. Interesting. What should I finally face in my life? What truths or realities are preventing my growth and happiness? What could I do about it right now? How can I better connect with this moment so that I can master what the hour demands of me? So those are really, really deep questions that only you can answer for yourselves independently. Okay, no one else is going to be able to answer those questions on your behalf. The first thing that you need to do, though, is to stop chasing your purpose. What else, please, for the collective? Okay, number 22, I am aligned. Yeah, you're in oh, I'm losing my words. You're in possession of incredible creative powers, and it is assured that you can achieve anything you wish. Yeah, so the doors that were locked to you before is because they weren't your doors. Like, I know it sounds really patronizing, but I can't think of any better way of putting it right now. If you come up against a locked door and you're unable to open it any which way you try, it just means that's not your door. It's time for you to get in alignment. After this tower has fallen to the ground, you need to realign yourself and start using your creative powers. It is assured that you can achieve anything that you wish. That's basically the description of a magician energy. So something that you were trying to manifest, it was not in alignment with your highest good or with your highest purpose. That's why it wasn't working. Okay. So yeah, that is what I have for you, collective. If you feel that that provided you with any kind of clarity, then please do make sure that you click like, and that will also help you keep engaged with the channel as well. For any further clarity or to check out your other signs, you can click on the playlist that appears at the top right hand side. It's right there, top right hand side. There's a playlist there where you can go check out all of your other signs and the other readings as well. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.